Hi, JJ Hender back again, and this is part 5 of the LEGO Batman 2 story mode walkthrough. This is another pretty long one, so I'll try to speed it up in parts where I can. The good news is you'll be seeing another character in this chapter, so it'll give you something to do.
I've taken the liberty of activating the Bat-Computer remote terminal.
And in the interlude here, the first thing you want to do is to run over to that terminal there and activate it.
Remote tie-in active.
You're trying to get rid of me.
And as you see, this brings up good old Captain Boomerang, who I had actually never heard of. Just go ahead and ignore him for now, though. You'll see that bat signal right there. That's going to be your next story mission.
What can I do for you, sir?
Super speed driving. Just follow the pink studs. As you get to the end here, you need to lower that wall. To do that, you want to hop out and head over to the electric suit. So down it goes, and then just hop back in the Batmobile, follow the pink studs, and reach your destination for the level. And as we get started here, we need to collect 5 samples of some toxic waste. Takes a little bit of doing, though. First thing you want to do is blow up this area over here. And then once that piece drops, you can assemble that into a handle to pull down the wall in front of the Robin suit. Now with the hazard suit, one thing you want to note is that whatever is in the tank is what you're going to be spraying at stuff. And it depends on what you either walk over or submerge yourself in. You start out with water, then go over here, pull the handle, then you jump up and you can take a sample here for the first one. While we're waiting, the water will clear away the purple or green toxic waste. The toxic waste will not clean up each other, and it won't put out fires, so you have to be a little bit careful what you're walking over. So just continue through, you'll be beating up some enemies as you go. So after this little short scene, you want to get another suit for Batman. So the way to do that is there's a square in the middle here. Wait for this to end. And then you just knock off the 4 corners of it, so when you turn that handle, it'll pop up. So there, all the lights are green. So now you'll see what I'm talking about. You can clear this off with water, but you cannot clear it off with other toxic materials.
Pardon me, sir.
And there, I finally figured it out. So when you clear that off, you jump back into the electricity suit with Batman, and you can go up that wall over to the side there. When you get up there, disable it so Robin can follow you up. Killed a couple enemies up here, and over on the left you'll get the second sample. So now as you go through here, when you get to the end, there's another handle you can pull to release the water. Once you do that though, when you jump out of the right side of this, you want to be careful not to jump into any of these puddles of toxic waste. Once you get down the stairs here, you want to use your water to clear off the pieces that are underneath. Now you can assemble those into a station, and then we'll give you the magnet suit for Robin. So once you pull that back, you can access that circle to bring up the next sample. Somehow it didn't recognize Robin. So number 3 will bring up that bridge and just kill the enemies and go across. Use your magnet to bring down the ladder, and once you go up, you'll have a couple other things here. You don't need to bother with any of those though. Once that bridge blows up, the pieces will just automatically fall into the middle there, and you can assemble them for the next bridge. And once you're up here, you're doing a little bit of platforming to get over to the next main area. That blue piece in the distance there is where you use your magnet ability to pull it out to climb up to the next ledge. So now once you're up here, you get sample number 4. As you see, it brings out a couple more enemies, but more importantly, it activates the platforms over here on the right. So just make your way across. Here you want to get to that hazard suit, so use Batman to drain that electricity. It'll lower the barrier and allow Robin to change. And so in short, you want to jump into each of these colors to have it fill your tank. And once you do that, you spray it into the appropriate color on the wall there. So now that I've made the water extra super toxic, it turns back into clean water somehow, so you can jump across. Go up first with Batman to go through that electricity. And as you get to the end there, you can drain it out so you can get up with Robin. And we'll see another fun little quirk here. For whatever reason, it doesn't necessarily shoot where you're aiming. Basically, you need to stand further back toward the top of the screen to make sure you hit that. And once all the toxicity is gone, you can pull down on that lever. Once you kill these enemies, I'm going to be speeding up at times here to spare you the pain of watching me drive around in that stupid forklift. General idea of this is you want to use one guy to drive the forklift and then one guy to jump on and go up to the second level to be able to open these two hatches, which will allow you to access the middle area. As you can see on the left, it's not terribly important, just one guy needs to be up there and you want to pull that handle. On the right side, use Batman to bypass those electrical beams that are coming down at you. So now with the two hatches open, the steam is disabled there, and you want to jump down in with Robin in his hazard suit so he can swim through the water. So once you're in here, you can't gather the sample yet. You need to go up top, and once you pull a handle, it'll drain the water in that tank. So with that done, drop on down. You can grab the last sample and you'll be done with this part of the mission. And now at the checkpoint, joy of joys, we get to keep running around in this stuff. Do what you can to use your water to clear some of this waste out of the way. On the left hand side there, you can use either character to assemble some water to knock out the fires. And this happily is also going to fill up a pool over to your right so you can get more water with Robin if you got stuck in the waste. So clean up waste, put out fires. Once you're done, you can assemble the new station for Robin there. Grab the acrobat suit. There's just that one hole, so jump up, swing over to the right. Once you get over there, you need to create a path for Batman. Pop into the bubble, jump in that socket, and move to the left to extend the bridge.
Pardon me, sir.
So as you see, powering up that second socket there will allow you to assemble a new station. You'll get the power suit for Batman. Another situation where there's too many things assigned to circle. You need to grab that handle, pull it with Batman. When you get to the other side, blow up these silver objects. You only really need to do the one on the poles there so that Robin can climb up. With Robin up there, you can assemble a grapple hook so Batman can get up there. that, pull that handle over to the right to open up a new passage.
One more thing.
And I managed to fall down off of this. What you want to do is, you don't want to try to press right and left to jump. Just once you get a handhold there, just keep pressing X. Knock down that ladder for Batman, and when he comes up, you want to blow up that silver object in the middle. Once again, Batman can blow up that silver crate. In this area by that staticky green screen, you want to break down the objects on either side of it so you can assemble a socket for Robin. And now once you have that activated, to be honest, I have no idea how it works. I got in there and was just kind of button mashing. It tells you to hit square to make something happen. I also was moving left, right, up, down, and I'm not sure what triggers the two actions. Another checkpoint, pull that gate down, have Robin jump up with his baton. And this is a little bit tricky. That platform, you want to use Robin to control it from that socket, and you want to use Batman to open up the pathway. So once you bring it over here, you actually want to go to the lower one first. On the upper platform is the way to go, but you need the electricity suit. You can see it there below you. Now you'll have Batman drain that electricity, it'll open the gate. So Once you're past this gate, you're going to want to switch back to Robin. There's that single hole above you can throw the baton into. Jump up to it to swing over to the other side. And one thing I found out here is if you throw the baton into that hole and you die afterwards, you have to redo it. You see me die there and it comes out of the hole. And I spend a second here trying to figure that out. So there we go. Once we swing over to the other side, if you pull that handle, it's going to close off those toxic waste pits. So use electrified Batman. You can activate the crane to bring that crate over. And I'm not sure if it was just me or if you need to have it be Robin that's on there. It'll trigger that cutscene. And here comes Superman. And I'm going to keep this at normal speed for just a second, just to get the It's a Bird, It's a Plane trophy. Basically you just jump up with X and then press X again to fly up with Superman and you'll get it. After this I'm going to be flying and running around, so I'm going to speed it up quite a bit. So now I eventually figured out this is basically a tutorial on your new powers. Superman's got pretty much everything. You can pull on that orange handle, that'll unlock some water that'll put out the fire below.
One more thing, sir.
And he's also got freeze breath you can use with circle to freeze that so Batman and Robin can climb up. You want to break those cabinets there so you can assemble Batman's suit. And once that's done, it's the power suit, so you can blow up those silver bars and allow Robin access to the hazard suit. Once again, I'll speed up here for a second. So you want to use Superman on that wall there. He is also obviously has X-ray vision. You have those 3 targets, and the reason you want to lower those is so you can tell where Robin needs to spray some of these fancy colored toxic wastes. So the orange one, as you see, is right on the ground level there. The other 2 are further off to the right. There's the green. Finally, all the way over here is that pinkish purple color. And once you spray that in that hole, those 2 orange colored fountains will turn into water. And it took me a second to figure out, but you need to use Superman's freeze breath on it. I'll speed it up here while I'm running around. So those frozen go up there with Batman, so you can run through the electricity and shut it off there. Again, running around for a little while, but you want to use Superman to go up to the gold plate there on the right. You can use his heat vision, or whatever that's called, with Square, and cut out that shape. That'll spill water down and put out the fire. And if you go to the right, Batman and Robin will automatically follow you. This next one you have to do while flying, which isn't terribly hard. You just kind of hover there. And that one I fly off to the right and fly back again, but as you'll see, you need to use that freeze breath to make that into ice so Batman and Robin can follow you. So now for this part you want Batman in the lead because you need to plug some electricity into this socket here so you can get the elevator working. Now we're finally approaching the end of this level. And once you get up here, that sign will fall down and electrify some things. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit, just to try to keep this video a little shorter. Long enough already. So you want to get Batman to the other side. Only problem is you can't do much with him without getting Superman to the other side as well. With him over there, you want to use the heat vision to take out those two gold objects. Then those will break down into pieces that you can use to assemble a ladder up into that socket up there. So that'll take away the electricity from that little catwalk that fell down. And now you have to jump back over to the other side and get that power suit. And now finally we'll cross back over to the right here. There's a couple of silver pillars you need to shoot, and that's going to end the level, finally. So once again, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, good luck, and I'll talk to you next time.